quiet of night, I whispered my plea, holding her close, hoping for her decree.
There's a child's laughter under the floor as a plane sings along a beam. Tap, tap, tap. Then the slow, pleased exhale of a man who's just fitted a tenon. Listen to that for a second. That sound is a house remembering how to stand.
Right away, you can hear how making a home is both a rhythm and a conversation between wood and hands. The wood answers when the carpenter listens.
Welcome. Walk the temples with me, and then walk the houses. I'm Samnang Bradley. With me is Sovan Lida, and today we follow a small team of master carpenters from the riverside to the raised floor of a new home, tracing the stories carved into every beam. Expect sawing, measuring, a family blessing at dusk, and a few old songs that smell of oil and rain.
And we'll unpack what keeps this knowledge alive, how joinery works without nails, why certain trees are chosen, and what conservationists are doing when timber becomes scarce. The layers matter. This is craft, ecology, memory, and ritual all at once.
Hold that image. Look at the stilts, the shadow under the house. In Cambodia, those raised floors are as practical as they are social.
And the magic beneath the floor is mortise and tenon joinery, pegged joints that you can take apart and mend, piece by piece. Craftspeople favor dense hardwoods, dipterocarps, hopia, that last through seasons.
You can hear why. The way a beam gives under a foot is different when it's solid. There's a tone to it.
Now, morning light, sticky air, and the workshop. I arrive to the smell of fresh-cut timber and coffee. Master Carpenter Meek lifts a beam like it's part of a living thing, cradles it, smells the end grain, and then he sets his chalk line and starts measuring without a ruler for a while, just with his eye. He told me his father taught him to read the tree before he taught him to cut it.
That phrase, read the tree, is an apprenticeship syllable. Grain tightness, knots, a hint of rot, all judged in a glance. It reduces waste and helps a house last longer. Apprenticeship is how that knowledge continues.
He marks tenons, then cuts them with a broad chisel and a small mallet. The mallet's rhythm is conversational, a soft question, a firmer answer.
Wait, that conversation line is perfect. It also explains why apprenticeship is mostly about listening and timing, not manuals.
Exactly. He hummed an old tune afterwards and said, "It's for the house to remember."
I want to add a quick technical note here. Pegged mortise and tenon allows individual beams to be removed and replaced without tearing down the whole frame. That repairability is a kind of resilience, practical engineering that also shapes family practice.
An elderly woman, Dara, sits and runs her fingers along a carved lintel. She tells how their family rebuilt after a flood. The beam still has a small fishbone mark from that night. She laughed when she said she still cooks on the same hearth. The house is a ledger of seasons, disasters, births.
Hearing those details brings me back to conservation. Protecting a species of tree is one thing, but you also need apprenticeships, community management, and cultural practices intact, or the craft becomes a relic. I'm not sure I buy that adaptation is always harmless. Cheaper materials can lock families into throwaway repairs.
Fair. Cheaper can be a trap. But adaptation also keeps homes useful. The question is how to steer choices so they don't erase craft.
Exactly. That's why we asked community conservators about sourcing. Some supply chains are local and community managed. Others run through long intermediaries. When you ask about origin, you're not policing, you're supporting accountability.
Let's pause and listen. Wood being planed, a beam nudged into place, someone sighs when it fits right, a single cheer when the joint seats perfectly. Hold that sound with me.
In the evening, before the new floor welcomes sleeping bodies, an elder chants a short offering. Petals, rice, and a small bowl of water placed at each corner. She asks the spirits to protect the family and the roof to keep cool rains from the children. The ritual is quick and deeply private. We recorded only with permission and omitted anything the family asked to leave out.
If you visit, always ask before recording or photographing domestic rituals. Verbal consent, explained uses, and a willingness to stop matter. We followed those practices carefully here and recommend you do the same.
Practical tips. 1. If you want to commission a piece, be explicit about timelines and budgets and work through local crafts organizations when possible. 2. Photograph with permission and avoid disruptive flash. 3. Ask about timber origin. Favor reclaimed wood or community-approved harvests. Finally, consider donating time or funds to a vetted local apprenticeship program, named in show notes, rather than buying a single souvenir that doesn't help the next generation.
We'll put a short checklist in the show notes. Questions you can ask respectfully, the conservators we spoke with, and links to craft schools and vetted programs. Small gestures, asking about wood, learning a Khmer term, make a real difference.
To close our walk, just after dusk, the household gathered around a bowl of rice and a candle. Someone started clapping to chase off the damp night, and then they all laughed because a child had hidden a wooden spoon under a floorboard. Everyone crowded the spot until the spoon was found. That laugh tunneled through the beams like light. Houses survive because people keep making them live.
The takeaway is layered but simple. Honor craft knowledge, ask about sourcing, support apprenticeships, and approach domestic spaces with humility. Those small, respectful choices help timber stories continue into the next generation.
If this moved you, subscribe to Ancient Echoes and share it with someone who loves craft or architecture. Check the show notes for the conservation contacts, craft schools, the vetted apprenticeship program we mentioned, and a short transcript. And when you next hear a plane glide along a beam, remember, the house is keeping memory as much as it keeps us warm. Quiet stones, loud stories.
Thank you to the Carpenters, the families who welcomed us, and the conservators who shared time and data. We're grateful for the permission and patience of everyone who helped shape this episode. Walk the temples with me and walk the houses. Listen to how people and wood hold each other up.
Oh, shining diamond, flawless and red, you stand so quiet, soft in the air. I dared not to rush you, feared you'd flee. Your heart too pure to belong to me. If you turn away, I reach and bind, press my hand, still body and mind. Your brows I trace, your breath I steal. This mark I place is dark and real. From this moment break and fall, hear the spell, obey the call. False love born from sacred lies, second one whispers through closed eyes. between shadow, charm, and night. Time won't save you, truth won't last. This vow is carved, the line is cast. My words are smoke, my touch is fire. I bend your heart to dark desire.